Hey, I just want to share about how to perform well in any presentation. And I think what's important is about asking the right question to put you in the right mindset. It's very important when you do anything that you should ask the right questions so that it could steer you towards the right direction. And there are 4 questions that I usually ask when I'm doing a presentation. I'm going to show you one by one. The first one I'm going to ask, it's who do I do it for? Is it for me or is it for others? And I ask you to think about it. If you think the presentation is about you only, it sounds kind of like selfish, and then you put the load all on yourself, because whether you win or whether you lose, it's all about you. And when I'm saying that, my heart is pumping. But when you put the focus on other people, on helping others, your load become much lighter because you're trying to help others. Like when I'm talking right now, I'm trying to help you. You could think about who could you help. Is it your boss because he hired you and you wanted to help him? Or is it about the company because the company pays you for your living, for your monthly expenses, so that you have made the commitment to offer the best to them? So that's the first question I would ask. Who do you do it for? And it's better if it's not only about you, because if it's only about you, you're gonna feel really, really heavy on your shoulders and you couldn't relax like I'm doing right now. And the second question I would ask is, if it's in this time, when is the next time? If this is the right moment and that's the only moment that you're going to do it to talk about the topic, I mean, release yourself. Tell them what you think, because if you're not trying to help now, maybe during the next meeting it's another topic, you couldn't talk about it, and then sometimes you have some thoughts that you're uncertain of. You're not there to talk about it, but think, if it's not now, then there's no second chance. And I mean, why leave regret inside you when you think that there are some good things that you want to say, but because you're scared, you have fear that you don't want to say it? The third question I would ask myself is, do you say what you mean? I mean, the best way for communication, not only for presentation, it's when it's easiest, it's you carry a kind heart and you say what you really mean inside your heart, and your intention, it's good. That's the moment when you can touch people, because when you try to be nice, when you try to be careful, you use those polite phrases, you can touch people and people feel distance, and you would be hard to influence others. But if you really mean what you say, you will have confidence, you have power, and you believe that is true, and you say it louder even, just like what I'm doing right now. So you say what you mean, be genuine, be true to yourself, stand on a high moral ground, that you know that what you say is not only right, but it's the truth. So you have the power to say it right. And the last question is question number 4. It's what would other people do? In situations like when they get tense in presentation, you know, people, they would try to say less, and they try not to take risk because they are uncertain. And for me, I would act the completely opposites. I would be open to myself, because I would imagine, does people want you to be the same of everybody, to be polite and just to be kind, or you want people to really express what you mean inside? I would prefer the later. I would prefer someone who really speaks the truth to me. So think about what normal people do, and what they do you don't do, because most of the time it wasn't right. So let me quickly summarize. When you do a presentation, you want to do any presentation perfect. You have to ask the right question to put you in the right mindset. And I would ask 4 questions. Number 1, who do you do it for? And never, ever do it for yourself. Second question, when is the next time to do it? If treat every presentation as if it's your last time, then you could express fully yourself and you really say what you mean. You become lightened, you become more expressive. And the third question is, do you really mean what you say? Or do you really say what you mean? To be honest, to be genuine, and to treat it like a private conversation to everybody. It's the only way that you could touch people, because people are touched by emotions, by the honesty that they feel from you. And the last question is, what would other people do? What they do, you do the opposite. If people would normally be scared and they hold back on their words, I think you should speak up, because imagine, put yourself in the situation of other people listening to you. Do you prefer someone who just sit there and have no value, or you want someone to create value, to say what they mean, and to express themselves? That's the way to stand out yourself and to make you perform well in any presentation. So I hope you like it. Have a great day.